Hello, everyone, and welcome to Sheep Market USA. At Sheep Market USA, we'll strive to bring you all the information you need from market prices to grain futures, flock management, and more. So, no matter if you're a veteran or just starting out with your first flock, we'll bring you all the information needed to help you make the very best decisions you can about your flock, your farm, and your finances. Now, here's your Sheep Market USA host, Lanny Brothers.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Sheep Market USA. Now, we're going to begin our first edition of the new year, as we usually do, looking at the recently released 2026 sheep inventory report. Now, as of January 1st, the U.S. flock stands at 4.99 million head. That's about a 1% decrease from last year. Nothing dramatic, but it continues the slow downward trend that we've been seeing. Now, breeding ewes make up most of the flock. Ewes 1 year old and older total 2.87 million head, down slightly from 25, and market lamb numbers are also a bit lighter, which means there will be tighter supplies heading into 26. Now, producers are still dealing with higher feed cost, predator pressures, and labor challenges. Now, as we look at the 3-year trend comparing 24 through 26, before we get into the individual regions, here's kind of the bigger picture. Now, over the past 3 years, the national flock has followed a steady but gradual decline. Now, some regions have slipped faster than others, while others have held their ground. Now, as we look at the regional trends, starting off in the western states, the West is still the largest sheep-producing region, but it's also where the biggest decline continues. Drought recovery has been very slow, and many ranches have trimmed numbers over the past few years because of it. Now, the 26 report shows another small drop, though the rate of decline has eased just a little bit. Now, in the mountain states and in the northern plains, this region has been a bit more stable. Now, they did see a little bit of rebuilding in 24, a slight decline in 25, and now just a modest decline for 26. Now, overall, they're holding steadier than the West. In the Midwest continues its gradual shift towards smaller, more intensive flocks. Numbers have slipped for 3 straight years, but it's a slow, controlled adjustment rather than a sharp drop. In the Southeast and Appalachia regions, this region remains the most resilient. A mix of small farms, direct market producers, helps flock numbers stay steady. Now, some states have even posted slight increases. For 2026, the Southeast is essentially holding firm while other regions contract. Now, what this means for producers? Well, for producers, these trends shape the year ahead. Tighter national supplies often support stronger lamb prices, especially if demand can stay steady. Breeding stock may also stay in short supply, which could push replacement cost a little bit higher. Feed efficiency will matter more than ever in 26, and operations with good forage or smart feeding systems will definitely have an advantage. Predator pressure also remains a challenge, especially in the West, so investments in protection and management will continue to pay off. And for direct market producers, especially those in the Southeast and Appalachia regions, stable regional numbers could mean more opportunities to meet local demand. Now, that brings to a close this first edition of Sheep Market USA for 2026, which leaves us this question for you, the viewer. As a sheep producer, what are you seeing as far as sheep numbers go? Are you seeing growth, decline, or is it remaining steady? What are the biggest issues in your region? Feed cost, predators, drought, labor issues? So be sure to leave us a comment about the sheep industry in your region, but also don't forget to tell us which region you're in. So until next time, Lanny Brothers saying, we'll see you at the sale.